Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Creel, brand ambassador of PinSeeker, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the data point launch direction or horizontal launch, depending on what launch monitor you use. So this data point is measured when the ball first separates from the face, where the ball starts off to the target line. So it's important that you have your unit set up correctly and calibrated correctly for this unit to be accurate, because it directly influences what kind of changes you need to make in the swing to maybe have a very repeatable or the most repeatable shot shape. So this is a key to finding your stock shot. So first off, I want to start off with a chart. So you can see the chart here. This is not considering curvature. It's basically if you make center contact with no curvature, this is where the ball will end up at these yardages downrange at this launch direction, okay? So what I want you to see is you'll notice the larger the launch direction number, the further away from the target line the ball gets. So that means that you have to rely on curvature to get the ball there. So that can be an issue. So if you're a golfer that has basically you overdraw the ball just a little bit too much, or you underdraw it just a little bit, you know, you're not quite missing greens by a big distance, but you're not quite getting the ball where you want it to your destination, then you probably need to focus more on the face angle. So the face angle influences the start direction of the ball percentage-wise the most. So low spinning clubs like driver, 3-wood, your little chip shots that just don't have a lot of backspin, the face is going to influence it 90% of the start direction, okay? For wedges, 7-irons, 8-irons, a little bit of your higher spinning clubs, the club face is going to impact the start direction around 70-75%. So regardless, the face is keying when we talk about launch direction, okay? So for those of you that do curve the ball, but again, you like the shot shape and it's not too much for you or too little for you, you just probably need to work on a little bit of your face control and just zero in on that launch direction number just a little bit and how it influences where you end up relative to your target. Now, for those of you that have to rely on a lot of curvature to get the ball back to the target, so the ones of you I'm going to talk about are going to be basically the shot feels the best when you hit, let's say you're an over-the-top swinger, you have a club path over the top 6-7 degrees, okay? When you square the face up and it's -6, so the face and path match, you're gonna hit your best shot and it feels the best because the face and the path are matching and you're getting solid contact, which we also refer to as compressing the ball. But that start direction is going to probably be that -6, -7 degrees to the left, but again, it just stays left. Now, say if you come in with a slightly open face, so you have negative path of 6, but your face is only -1, well, that ball is probably going to start off -3, -2, and then it's going to fade back or over fade the target. So those of you that really have that big curvature and you're missing your target line way right when it fades or way left when you hit it straight, you need to focus on path first. So jump to your path and correct that first, and then you go to the face. And then when you marry those two together and we get them a little bit closer, then your launch direction is going to improve. So again, marry those two. And for those of you that don't have face and path measurements on your launch monitor, you just need to know where to start. So again, remember, bigger curvatures that you rely on to get back to the target, you need to focus on path first, then face, okay? And for those of you that just curve it just a little bit too much or a little bit too little, you just need to focus on face and keep your path the same. So this is a very important data point to keep up and always keep in check on your game. And again, use trial and error with your shot shape, and where you find the right shot shape will tell you what launch direction you need for your stock shot. This is how I use launch direction, and you should too.